World Championships, as you see there. She won a bronze medal on this. She has 2 golds already at these Goodwill games, one with the team, one with the all-around. This is one of her best events, Kathy.
Bart, she has so much physical strength that it makes this event so easy and effortless. She's able to do the most difficult skill with ease.
She qualified second, coming in here with a 9.825.
Judges look for a high level of difficulty, especially in the event finals, and there's an example of it. Each transition down to low bar, it's best to end right in that handstand position. She has a huge dismount, double layout. Oh. She almost took a really big hop back, and she caught herself, but still gave up a little hop. I think we have to remember that these gymnasts have competed. This is the 3rd day in a row. They are a little bit tired. Normally, there's a day separating the days of competition, and well, she fought for the landing there.
9.787 the score for Dina Kochetkova. That gives her first place, but not for long. There's some wonderful routines to come along now. Elena Piskun now from Belarus, getting ready to perform on the uneven bars.
And she didn't have a lot of luck on the vault, but she's very strong here as well. Beautiful release moves, and look at the transition right to handstand.
Nice.
Tiny bit off on that full over, but probably won't even be a deduction. It's hard to tell what the judges will see exactly from the side, which is where they sit. But look at the dismount. Very nice dismount. Great landing. As I said, really the only thing I saw was that full over the bar. She was a tiny bit off, but we were looking at it from the end. This is the angle the judges see it from. And as you can see, they got a great look at that release move and the transition to a handstand on low bar. Requires so much strength, agility on the uneven bars, and knowing exactly where you are so you can come back to that bar.
High-flying acrobatics, and this dismount was the landing I think that she was looking for.
This was gorgeous, Bart. It's what you need in the individual event finals. You just put an exclamation mark, and that's the last thing the judges see. It certainly helps.
And we'll wait for her score. Remember, Shannon Miller is yet to come. The score for Elena Piskun, the personable 16-year-old, a 9.787. That ties her for first place with Kochetkova for the time being. Svetlana Khorkina now on the uneven bar. She qualified first coming into the finals here. This is a spectacular routine.
She never ceases to amaze me. Beautiful height and amplitude. Now watch this. This is the best part. Half and full layout down to the low bar. And just keeps right on going. That's a great transition. Especially when the judges are used to seeing the same old thing over and over, no matter how well it's done. They love to be awakened by some new, outrageous skill. So full twisting double back dismount, full on the end. Great routine.
She already has a gold in the team competition with Russia and a bronze in the vault, the first event today.
Well, I hope there are a lot of tall gymnasts out there watching, and or gymnasts who think they're going to grow, and they can go, wow, you know what, I can still do this. Look at that. The grip strength required and knowing exactly where the bar is. It's so intricate, and your hands have to be so quick.
9.862 the score for Svetlana Khorkina. That puts her in first place. Now from Romania, this is Anna Maria Bican. 6th place in the all-around here. She was not a real threat here on the uneven bars, the lowest qualifier coming into the finals.
Quite often, Bart, it's just prestigious to be in the finals. She's not considered a favorite here. But you never know. If people don't stick their dismounts and hit everything, you've still got a shot at a medal. She has a solid routine. Nothing spectacular, but look at great form, adequate height on the release move.
Consistency has been a trademark for the Romanians, and she had 2 release moves in this routine.
Where they are
she can stick the dismount.
Where they're spectacular is over on beam and floor. But this is certainly a nice, solid routine. I'm sure she would have liked to stuff the landing, but something to be happy with.
Consistent, and yet nothing really unusual on this event. Perhaps this is the one event where the Romanians are not challenging the best in the world, like the Chinese, and some of the Russian athletes, and even some of the Americans.
One thing I do like, the good form. She should be a little higher on these release moves to really make it spectacular, especially if you don't have an unusual move in the routine to really get the judges' attention, like we saw from Khorkina. Dismounts a double layout. She gets good bonus points here. But she just needed to come up with a little better landing. She actually does like a pike open layout. Many of the gymnasts are performing that.
9.712, the score for Anna Maria Bican. Coming up in our women's individual event finals gymnastics competition, more with Shannon Miller here at the Goodwill Games. Khorkina, 9.862. This is Shannon Miller. She's been the world champion on the bars and a silver medalist at the Olympics in Barcelona.
Bart, she has a routine designed to win. It's a great routine. The only difficulty she might have will be the dismount. She's been working hard all week to get it, but this is the best part. Full over the bar, a beautiful release move.
And this combination is spectacular.
Watch the turn here. It's a 1.5 turn, transition to low bar.
Well done.
She's got one more release move, and then she needs to prepare for the dismount, and it's going to take everything she has.
In the warm-up, she didn't even go for it.
She's been taking a big step on the landing. Whoa! She pulled it through. That's the best she's done it all week.
And you can see that on her face.
She's just got to be so happy with herself.
Gotta go.
Steve Nuno loves it. Peggy Liddick, her coaches, very pleased with Shannon, who continues to come up with great performances as this week goes on here.
This is beautiful. Clear hip with a half turn and then a full turn down, and she straddles back to a handstand on low. Beautiful work. And as I said, the routine was right there. We had no doubt. Just a little nervous for her on the dismount because she's been struggling some with it.
The key was the dismount.
And she really had to drive into it and keep pulling her chest around. You can see she had to pike over a little bit, and her knees were a tiny bit bent. But it's the best we've seen all week.
Score for Shannon Miller at 9.85, so it is not enough to take the lead over Svetlana Khorkina. She's short by 12 1/1000ths of a point. Now from Uzbekistan, Oksana Chusovitina. As you see, she needs a big score for a medal here, for a gold medal. It's unlikely. It's a terrific routine, but I don't believe it's as complex as some of the ones we've just seen.
Not nearly as complex and not designed as pleasing to the eye as that of Khorkina's and Miller.
This is a great combination.
This is the best part. She's done that for quite a while now and obviously does it so well. Like, that skill right there really should go to a handstand.
Rather weak transition to the low bar. But when she's on the high bar, it's really something else.
Full twisting double back and a great landing. Just wasn't as spectacular. You like to see the release moves bigger. You want to see everything right to handstand.
If she scores more than a 9.787, she could move into the bronze medal range.
These are beautiful, though. She goes right into that real deep pike, but right there should have gone to handstand. The dismounts are always exciting on the uneven bars, usually very complex. This is a double back with a full twist. Sure looks easier in slow motion.
So the score 9-7-7-5 for Chusovitina will put her in 5th place. And there's your winner, Svetlana Khorkina from Russia, to go with her gold in the team competition and her bronze in the vault. She wins the gold in the uneven bars with a 9.862. Shannon Miller, by just 12 1/1000ths of a point, will earn the silver on the bars.